Uh, it's Sunday afternoon, right after the Packer game here. I'm John Pappenheim of Friends of Lakeside Park, and here at my sign shop, working this afternoon on a few things. But I got to thinking about this and encouraged by some of our group that we should maybe use a different media here to make sure everybody understands just how important this upcoming city council meeting is. So we're trying a video here in hopes that we can convince everybody in our group to take some action here. I'm going to try to quickly explain to you what's at stake here. If you haven't done so yet, head to the city's website, and I know as of this morning the city's website was down, so you can download the agenda from our Facebook page as well. So look for a post from me to download that agenda. Read it very carefully. You have to scroll down to see what actually is going to happen. It's item 6B that we're talking about on the agenda. But to see what the nuts and bolts of item 6B is, you have to scroll down to page 22 and beyond. And there you'll find a resolution that they just might vote on Wednesday, and the proposed agreement, which they might vote on as well. And take special note of that agreement. There are many questionable aspects to this agreement, but the most glaring thing that I see, and you can go and you'll find all sorts of things there that are objectionable, the most glaring thing I see missing from this document is citizen input. Full control of the project and future projects funded through this agreement are exclusively controlled by the Lakeside Forward Board. Now, that's a group of 7 members, 4 of which they get to handpick, and then there's one council member and somebody from the park board. So this thing is controlled by Lakeside Forward, and if somebody leaves that group, they get to pick the replacement, okay? So citizen input, even through the advisory park board or the city council, is pretty much bypassed. This document, take a look at it. If agreed to, will affect Lakeside Park for the next 75 years. It's a 25-year, $1 a year lease to the restaurant for that Lakeside Park Lighthouse Peninsula land. Can you believe that? $1 a year, renewable for up to 3 terms, which equals 75 years. So we're talking lots and lots of decades here, lots of people affected forever here. Now, there is going to be a restaurant on that peninsula unless you act. This Wednesday's city council meeting is more crucial than any up to this point. Action is needed by everyone here. This is crucial. Remember, the go-ahead to move forward on this master plan that was approved back in February, it was sent forward because not enough people showed up at the city council meeting in opposition. We cannot let this happen again. You need to take action, or there will be a restaurant on the peninsula. Show up at the city council meeting this Wednesday, the 23rd of September, 6 o'clock. Sign up to speak or just oppose agenda item 6B. Call into the virtual system if you can't come to the meeting. That's explained in the agenda, how to call in remotely. And anybody can do this. You can attend the city council meeting even if you're not a city resident, and you can speak. Many of the Lakeside Park Alternative Master Plan supporters are not city residents, and they're out there speaking. They're getting their way. If you're not a city resident, please come and express your opinion about Lakeside Park. Now, you don't have to speak if you come to the meeting, but if you're willing, that would even be better. Show up by phone or show up in person, okay? So that's one thing you can do. If you can't make the meeting or you're shy about speaking in public like that, fill out a non-attendance form in opposition to agenda item 6B. Do this if you can't attend or call into that meeting. We will have the forms at all our petition signing locations through Wednesday, or you can download that form from the city website as well. Fill it out, say I oppose item 6B, and bring that back. Either email it or bring it to the city clerk by 3 o'clock on Wednesday the 23rd. The other thing you can do, call city council members, call city staff members. Calling is better than emailing. And leave a message if there's no answer opposing item 6B and ask them to call you back. And if they do call you back, ask them to explain item 6B and that proposed agreement. Ask them to explain it to you and ask them how and why they will vote on it if it goes to a vote. So call your city council members. They're your representatives. They're supposed to be your voice. So let them know how you think about this. Now, unfortunately, this is just plain how government works. You need to act. We don't want another February 12th here where very few of our side show up, and well, actually there wasn't that many of their side either, but there was more of them than us, and that's why this is all happening. It's not enough to sit behind your keyboard this time. You need to make your calls and make your calls to city council, city staff through Wednesday and let them know how you feel. Arrange for a way for yourself to be at the city council meeting on Wednesday at 6 o'clock, and I really hope to see everybody there.